What is going on? I'm zmot. This is the dev build. You wouldn't be able to guess by looking at it until I click that button right there, bringing in the million diamonds, all of the things. We are doing a Warships sneak peek, coming to you for this sneak peek from Mexico, recording this week in advance. Something's going to go wrong here. Gonna give you the quickest sneak peek in the history of sneak peeks. Probably not the most detailed, but you know what? Maybe I can give you some insight. So this is gonna be your 2 engine room base. This season is called Back to the Roots. Why it's called Back to the Roots, I really don't know. My only guess is the fact that there are no flying troops here. We got no rocket choppas. We got no heavy choppas. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, we've got Seekers in here, so it's not about going back to the roots where, like, the old school 9 years ago kind of thing. I originally thought maybe they were going to go with no heroes to go back to the OG roots. We've got Sparky, we've got Kavan. All of the heroes are in here, so I don't know what that was all. Is Brick in here? Did I see Brick? Yeah, there's Brick. So we are going to quickly unlock all of the things. Going to give myself some abilities. Just to be very clear, this is the dev build. The fact that I could bump my tech level and my keys and my tokens up using magic sauce is just the dev build. Don't worry about that. Not relevant in the main game. So we are just gonna have a look here. At the 2 engine room level, only one troop. People with instant training, that could be very problematic. There's going to be one troop. No mixing, no matching. There's also no need to upgrade your gunboat because all we have is flare. Actually, no, never mind. Artillery. Artillery is essentially your second troop here. Going to be very interesting to see. It's kind of nice because you will be able to get engine rooms. Probably, depending on how far quickly people get into that building health. Even if you're everyone has every single defense, at least you'll be able to artillery out things. Machine guns, mortars, sniper towers, choice node with 2 extra machine guns. It's gonna get dirty. It's gonna be messy. So get the heck out of 2 engine rooms as fast as you possibly can, just like every season. The deck is boring. Hopefully this deck gets updated. I've submitted a whole bunch of your submissions from the zmot deck builder competition program, whatever the heck you called it. Do check the description, the comments down below for a link to that. If you're wondering why I'm going so fast, it's because I gotta go. I am literally leaving for vacation in about half an hour, so this is gonna be totally and utterly off the cuff. You'll notice Seekers are before shock launchers. They're before shock mines. That means this is going to be the earliest, fastest Seeker season ever. There is smoke as well. So it's going to be crazy. Like, this is going to be the fastest time where you're ever going to get Seekered. 3 engine room Seekers. Lots of people are going to hate it. Lots of people are going to love it. I'm not going to weigh in. I'm kind of excited, but kind of nervous at the same time. Can't go to the 3-4 engine rooms because we are too low of a level. That is where the Admiral's Key comes in. Admiral's Key, a big deal if you are a low level. No one ever buys it. No one even knows that it's there, but it is available in the boosters pack. While you're going to get that, do throw code zmot into your shop. Anyways, instant training, a bigger deal for warships. Admiral's Key, so underutilized though. Speaking of Admiral's Key, check the top of the leaderboard. Stoneheart had the top 2 positions this last season. Crazy. Just absolutely crazy. And he did it with a second account that is only HQ level 10. So you don't have to be a max level to win at Warships, as shown by Mr. Stoneheart. So impressive. Probably the last time you see him at the top of the leaderboard. Sounds like he's taken a bit of a break, unfortunately. Not great for the game, but do what you gotta do, Stoneheart. These decks, look at these decks. I am really hoping these are just placeholders because this is the most boring deck. I gotta say, all the feedback from all of you guys last season was fantastic. Thank you so much for all that great feedback. Reminder, I designed the decks, not the season. Season went okay, but it just dragged on and on, I felt like. So we're going to look down here. We've got some choice nodes, got some prototypes cruising along. We've got, you're forced to get brick. you're not really forced to get Sparky, but if you decide to go that bottom route, maybe you'll call that forced. We are going to cruise along this top bit. And so far this season's kind of uneventful. Forced barrage, forced artillery, forced heroes. Really interesting in that regard. Things are going to get interesting soon, though. You notice that shocks are fairly late, which may help people defend against seekers. I kind of doubt it, though. You'll also notice that shock mines are fairly late as well, so it's going to be interesting to see just how far people can ride seekers. I kind of think it's going to be very, very, very far. Keeping on going. I know we're glossing over some details, but in the need for efficiency and time, we're gonna keep cruising. Now this is where things get crazy. Look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boosts all on the offensive side, right around 6 and 7 engine rooms. Super, super interesting. Also, another forced-ish hero. Lots and lots and lots of interesting details here. And those Scorchers, maybe they'll be interesting, maybe they'll be useful, not entirely sure. Looking for choice nodes that give us an extra shock launcher or an extra rocket launcher, extra... You know what? I think maybe... Did we see any critter launchers? I did not. So there we go. Back to the roots. No heavy choppa, no rocket choppa, no critter launchers. Maybe the roots mean like... I don't know. Anyways, the titles haven't really meant a heck of a lot towards the seasons, which I'm fine. As long as they have a title, that's all I really care about. And then we can kind of try and guess what the heck they're talking about from there. Lots and lots and lots of prototypes. Let's do a quick tally of the building health. There is one cruising along, not seeing. There's 2 building health. So we got 100% building health. Let's do... There's troop damage, troop health. There's 100% of each right there. And now cruising back, I know we've got more. So 150% troop health, going to be great, great, great. 100% troop damage, I believe. You guys can scroll through here yourselves if in case I've missed anything. For as far as GBE, we're looking at least 150. Looks like 150. That is very, very good as well. Building damage. Let's finish off with building damage. 1 there. Only 1? There's 2 there. So 100% generally skewed towards the offense, which I like. The fact that there are no critter launchers is going to make things very, very interesting because critter launchers have become one of the top defenses in the past couple seasons. None of those, but no heavy choppas as well. So you're probably not gonna worry too much about upgrading your heavies this season, maybe. Although maybe heavies become the de facto meat shield in front of the troops. Then jumping on in, let's have a look at how many keys are in these puppies. We're back at 11, up to 12, cruising down along, getting up to 13, into 14. Oh, different season, up to 17, and then all the way up to 21. So that probably means this is going to be a super long season. I generally, if memory serves, the smaller chests generally mean a longer season. Let's keep unlocking those engine rooms so we can see if the deck gets any more interesting. We're going to go down this bottom path because why the heck not? Gonna cruise, probably, maybe, want to go down this bottom path and then come up through the troop damage, through bullet as opposed to through GBE, and hot pots, getting that next engine room. Full, boring, naked 7 engine room deck. Now, I can't tell you if these are the final decks or if these are placeholders, because like I said, I'm recording crazy early. I could have all sorts of inconsistent details in here. If so, I greatly, greatly apologize, and I do suggest you go check out the other boom tubers making the sneak peeks. They've got all sorts of different insights. Even if we all recorded at the same time, one of us is going to forget something, the other one is going to pick it up. We're all going to have different takes on it because we're all doing it in a vacuum with no one to talk to. That is one of the good things about the Supercell sneak peek program. Also one of the terrible things. I'm often going to make mistakes here, and I've got no one to watch my videos or correct them. Working in a vacuum. So that is going to be season number 45. Our Bombardier is going to be the big hit yet again. Oh, one more detail, of course. Laser Rangers. No Laser Rangers in this season either. So all of those new fancy things that came with warships, not in the season. Although Seekers and Bombardiers both started with warships, so it's a bit of an asterisk next to that comment. Interesting season. I know a lot of people complained when it turned into a base race with artillery early in the season. They've done a good job bringing building health in so that it won't just be artillery engine rooms, but at the same time, I'd rather get more engine rooms than get none. So nice to see artillery back at the start of a season. They took it out for a long, long time because people got too grumpy about those early base race seasons. Lots of heroes. Interesting details all the way through the season, and this final finish is going to be so crazy. So many offensive boosts if you can get there. It might be that there's going to be like super fizzle fest until we get all the way to this end bit where all of a sudden you've got Bullet and all this offensive firepower. I don't know. Can't do any test attacks. Can't show you any more details, so we're going to end right about there. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to go spend those million diamonds on margaritas. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Do check out the wildlife flying free above your warship. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm zmot. Peace.